outside of the Morgan County, the county administrative building. I'm here about Joshua Grover's case. Hi there. Well, working on a story. Is the county attorney here? All right. Thank you, ma'am. Hello. I was gonna see if I could talk to the county attorney.
What's it regarding?
Well, I am I'm working on a story. I had a few questions I wanted to ask him.
Hold on for just a second. Let me see if he's available. He's got just a few minutes if you want to come in.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello there.
Hello there. I'm Don Matthews.
Okay.
You are
Which I'm Garrett Smith.
Garrett Smith.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm working on a story, and I was hoping that I could get a few minutes of your time
Okay.
regarding a matter, and you may have you may have actually gotten some calls about this, but I was curious about a few, and I guess I'll do a grammar request while I'm here. I got a few deputies that that one of them in particular that's a pretty big concern. A Deputy Green.
Okay.
So there was a matter I'm sure you're aware regarding.
And I am familiar with it. And I guess we have a trial coming up, and so I'm limited on what I can say, at least at this time. But
Right.
I mean, I can answer the questions that I.
Well, yeah, I know you
Try to
can't
do
really
that.
speak on the. I know you can't really speak on the specifics of the case. Obviously, you know what case I'm talking about
I
with
do.
Mr. Grover. But yeah, so outside of that case, I guess one thing that you can address would be back in 2013, Drain was working with the Utah Highway Patrol, and there's several articles that have come out about this with some major channels around here. But he resigned under a cloud of dishonesty in March of 2014 for falsifying reports. In specific, DUIs. He was UHP did a review into his arrest and found that he was falsifying reports. And I've reviewed the body cam with what happened with Mr. Grover, and there's a lot of things, particularly after the arrest. I guess it was really a detainment, but he was under arrest, basically for an extended period of time. Looking through the computer, trying to find anything at all possible that they could charge that guy with. It's just very concerning that, are y'all were y'all just basically desperate for deputies to pick him up? It's somebody that's proven themselves to not be credible like that. What does the county
do you have
have
a
to?
question? Because I don't know.
Well, the question
the
is why.
Details of all the things you're bringing up from the past.
Did you know?
All I know is I've been here for the time I've been here.
Right.
And I review the cases that I review. And so I can't really speak to the details of what you're talking about because I'm not aware of them.
Okay.
As far as the body cam itself that you claim to have seen, if it's the video that was posted on YouTube that's been very manipulated, once again, it's an active case that hasn't gone to trial yet. And so I am hoping that as soon as trial's over, we can release it with a grammar request and people can see what actually occurred that day. But
now I understand you can't release it until trial, but
right.
But being that the video is already out there and it's public, and you say that it's manipulated, in what ways would you? Are you saying that that's
see how
manipulated?
it is cut and it's not a full body cam of just showing exactly what happened? It's cut back and forth, and even things are attributed to people saying things that were said by other people. So it's just manipulated that way.
I got you.
So.
Well, okay. Did you have? Were you aware of Deputy Green's past with UHP?
I'm not aware of those details.
You're not? Okay. Is it something that you would look into now that's been brought to your attention?
I would
because
be happy to look into it. Yeah.
It's certainly a thing on credibility. It definitely goes to the officers.
But what I can speak to is this case because I have reviewed the body cam. I am the prosecutor that initially filed charges. I don't handle the justice court, but I screened the case, and so I can speak that by viewing the body cam, by viewing it in its entirety, I moved forward with the charges that I thought were appropriate.
So if he's there, because it was a job assignment. If I was a photographer and called out to a place which was verified, is that looked at as a crime here in Morgan?
No, but that's not what happened here. And like I said, I can't speak to the details because at this point it's a jury trial, and so I have my rules that I can't poison a jury one way or the other, right? And
of course, yeah.
I'll just not comment on that other than you don't have the full story, and I hope that you do.
Well, that's the whole point of trying to get to the bottom of everything. I am
Would you be willing to do an interview and follow up on this after the trial?
Absolutely.
Why don't we do that? Just because I'm so limited on what I can say right now, and I don't think it is probably going to be as beneficial to you or as productive when I have to say,
I understand.
Sorry, I can't speak to that.
So one other question I wanted to ask while I'm here is, first of all, when is trial set?
It's set on May 20th.
May 20th. Okay. That's in Justice Court, correct?
It is.
All right. And I guess I could probably find out the time closer to that date, or do you have the time right now?
I do not have the time, but let me look at the calendar. That is a Tuesday, so it'll be in the evening.
Okay.
That's when the Justice Court meets, is in the evening.
Got you. Okay. All right. Now,
And remind me your name?
Don
Don.
Matthews.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
and where are you from, Don?
well, I'm around the Ogden area.
Okay.
So, let me ask. So,
Are you independent? Or are you with a group?
I'm with We the People News.
Got it. Okay.
So, now.
Oh, excuse me. It looks like it's at 7:00.
7:00. Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of places have where members of the press can put in a motion or put in a request to record the trial. Being that this has been heavily publicized, it's been a very public ordeal pre-trial. I would say that, if y'all are confident on your position, it would be a good thing for transparency's sake to have media coverage during the trial. Is that something that you would be able to approve, or is that something that I would need to put in a request, or how would that?
That would be a request to the judge. So I don't control the trial one way or the other. Our office, we present the case, the other side presents their case, but the judge makes the determination. So that's not something within my power to do.
Okay, all right. Like I said, I mean, it's if you're confident about the county's position on that, then that should be something that you would want. I would think. As far as, because there's been a lot of pre-trial publicity, around all this. So I will, over here in Utah, what is the steps for somebody? I haven't been in Utah that long, just a couple of months.
Okay.
But
Where's your accent from?
I've throughout the South.
Okay.
All throughout the South. I was in the Marine Corps. I did a lot of traveling with that, and all throughout
I
the
love
South.
the southern states
Yeah.
myself. So
Yeah.
like the accent.
Thank you.
That would be something you can reach out if you go to the Morgan County Justice Court.
Okay.
I would reach out to the court there and see what that process would be,
Okay.
because I'm not actually sure.
All right. I'll do that. I may just they're open till 5, right?
I'm not exactly sure. They're not in the building itself.
Okay.
So a justice court judge, even our district court judge covers calendars in other jurisdictions.
So they wouldn't be in there today?
No,
Okay.
they don't have an office in the building itself.
Got you.
That would be, you just have to go to the website, Morgan County Justice Court, call the number, or shoot an email over.
Okay. All right. Good deal. I definitely. I was curious about Green because that was certainly, it goes to his character's credibility.
You can send me anything you want me to take a look at, and I'm happy to look into it.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Well, I appreciate your time.
No problem. Thanks for understanding my position and being willing to follow up after.
I knew, coming in that you're gonna be very limited on what you were gonna be able to talk about because it's something that hasn't been adjudicated yet. So, but I appreciate you talking to me about the things that you did, and I'll definitely look into the process of getting permission from the court to cover it.
Okay.
So,
Sounds
all
good.
right, man. Thank you.
Okay, Don. Take
Yes,
care.
sir.
We'll see you.
See ya. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing good.
Hello. Just looking around.
help you with?
Yeah, I saw this is the Office for Justice Court. So I had a question. Do you work with the Justice Court
I just
part?
take the payments for them. We don't do anything with the court
Gotcha.
clerk.
Okay.
So, do you need her phone number or anything?
Yeah, if I can.
Yeah, let me write it down for you.
Am I good then?
Yep, that's your receipt. You're all set. You're welcome.
No, you get one.
Now,
What?
is there a certain time that I can reach her? I heard Justice Court is not normally in.
Well, she travels with a judge, so she doesn't have an office here.
So this is remote.
That rings through to her, yes, wherever she's at. If she's in court or on the phone or something like that, she can't answer. If you leave her a message, she can call you back.
Okay. Yeah, I need to figure out how to get a request to cover a hearing into the court.
Yeah, just give her a call and leave her a message, and then she'll call you back.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're
And your
welcome.
name was what?
My name's Kimberly.
Kimberly. Nice to meet you, Kimberly. I'm Don.
As well. Nice to meet you,
Thank you.
John.
I looked up the PTF and I got all those. So it looks like it's a cash allocation. Look at that spreadsheet.
Hi. How are you? Good. I need to make a grandma request.
Okay, let me grab it.
Good luck.
I'll be good.
Sure.
Way to go, Lydia.
Thanks.
Lydia?
Yeah,
My daughter's name's Lydia.
it's a good one. Do you know the song, Lydia the Tattooed Lady?
I do not.
Lydia the tattoo
You
lady?
guys have never heard the song
I have
Lydia?
not
Oh,
either.
Lydia.
You know,
Super
Lydia,
old song.
the name Lydia comes out of the Bible. That's where we got my daughter's
Yeah.
name. The Merchant of
Yeah,
Purple.
Tattooed Ladies. I'm playing this for you now.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
So if you want to just fill that out and
Okay.
be very descriptive, what
Yeah.
you need, and
I will. I definitely will.
then
All we have on here is Kermit singing this
we'll
song.
take it. We'll take it here.
I'm like-
So
Okay.
okay.
Kermit.
No, I found it.
It's from 1939.
I would skip to your part, but
I have never heard this song.
no.
No?
There you go. Play it for your daughter.
Awesome.
Bye.
Yeah.
Today is the 16th or the 17th?
17th.
17th.
Thursday the 17th.
when you're done, 'cause
I
I'm not
will.
looking that way.
Yeah,
Okay?
no, it's fine. You can look this way.
Well, I'm just working this way, so just, yoo-hoo. I should put a bell out there and you go ding ding.
I know, right?
I'm done.
Huh.
I'm done.
Yeah, I've got a news website, We the People News, and always like to I document my travels to City Hall, and then I also it's a twofold thing because I like to educate people in the proper process to get things, such as grandma requests.
Sounds good.
Um, Yes, please, if I could.
Let me date stamp it and we'll give you a copy.
Yeah, I was gonna actually ask if y'all have a stamp to.
We sure do.
How big is the population of Morgan?
12,000-ish.
Small.
I don't know the exact number, but
That's
pretty
for,
close to that.
that's for the county,
That's everything.
everything?
Yeah.
Do I have a lot of crime here? Pretty.
I-84 gets a lot of traffic. So. Alrighty, there's your copy.
Thank you, ma'am.
You are very welcome.
And what was your name?
I'm Leslie.
Leslie?
Yep.
I'm Don. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And you're Cindy?
Yes, sir.
All right, Cindy. I'm Don.
Nice to meet you.
So how long have y'all worked here?
30 years.
30 years. Oh my God.
I started when I was in 2nd grade.
What?
No, I'm just teasing.
What
I don't want you to think I'm that old.
What are the benefits like over here? It must be good if you've been here 30 years.
Well, I live here, so, and you know, when my kids were in school, I wanted to be close to them, so I just stuck it out.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Gotcha. How many employees y'all have here in the city?
Well, we're county.
Or
Yeah,
County,
so the city's different than the county. We have like 50-ish full-time, and then we have part-times too, so.
Gotcha.
Which kind of fluctuates because we have like a rec program and where we have a lot and then we don't have a lot, so.
Sure.
Yeah.
So this is the county. Do you know does the city, is the mayor part time? Like with it being a smaller city,
Yes.
there's a lot of them like that. With
Yeah, and our commissioners are part-time, they're not full-time. so.
Gotcha.
Yep.
But y'all are full time, huh?
Yep, we are. We're the full-timers.
So how does Morgan County do as far as pay?
Not as good as Weber and Davis and Summit, but they have a way bigger tax base than we do, so,
Gotcha.
yeah.
What's your salary?
80,000
About
probably,
80?
yeah,
Okay. Cool.
yeah, so.
Yeah, it's always just something that I like to, not a nosy question, it's just it's a public employees, and I love to see when people are cooperative with questions
Yeah.
like that, because I mean, honestly,
It's public
it's
information.
public information, it can be gotten
Yeah.
on a grammar request, and it just,
Yeah.
it goes a long ways to
Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm from right around the Ogden area.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So, I've got a news site, WTPnews.org, WeThePeopleNews.org.
Okay.
Well, it's actually WTPnews.org, but it stands for We the People. And yeah, I cover local stories of interest, and actually there's a guy he's got a trial coming up, that's covering that story is what brings me over here.
What brought you to Morgan?
Yeah, it's and the county attorney, he said he didn't know, and kind of surprised if he didn't. I'll send him the articles. But there's a deputy here by the name of Deputy Green, that he resigned under a cloud of dishonesty, March 2014, from Utah Highway Patrol for falsifying reports, and is actually one of the ones in this arrest. But and there are definitely a lot of questionable things about it, so I'm wanting to definitely cover that story. But
Gotcha.
I wanted to see if you knew anything about that.
Do you want to put your email on? Oh, you already did.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Okay.
I was just gonna say, email's just the way to go now,
It
not
really
snail mail,
is.
so,
I don't, yeah.
okay.
Is that legible enough as far as
Yeah.
the email address?
Yep. Yep, looks good. I will get this entered in and we'll get you going here,
Awesome,
so,
awesome.
okay,
Can I have a sucker, please?
you betcha. Take two, they're small.
Awesome. Yeah, I just had, I just had some dental work done.
Oh,
And it wasn't like major dental work, but to me it was major dental work because you just don't realize where time has gone sometimes. And I realized it had been, the last time I had been to the dentist for a cleaning was when I was in the Marine Corps, you know, and that was 15 years ago. And, you know,
Thanks,
part of the
Lindsay.
reason is when I got out, I just, you know, I didn't have insurance to any company,
Right.
whatever. And it just, you know, it's kind of like on the backtrack, wasn't even thinking about it.
yeah.
And so
And
so-
But that was not a fun experience.
I went to Fortis College or whatever, just in Salt Lake City. Charged $30 for a visit.
Oh,
And so they took x-rays the first time, brought me back another time, and they've done it. So Monday and Tuesday I had my first cleanings over there. And I mean, my face was like a bulldog. They put so much Novocaine in me, but it was, but I mean, I couldn't sleep last night. I woke up like it was hurting
Throbbing.
through my ears, and it was. I mean, it's really it shouldn't do that for a clean.
No.
You know, a root canal, one
Yeah.
thing, but it was just they hadn't, you know, they hadn't had that good dentist clean and all that.
ouch.
But, you know, surprisingly no cavities. I mean,
Oh,
I-
wow.
I, don't
You
know,
were so
I really don't know how that, you know, how that happened like that. How I'm in so much pain and how I hadn't gone in 15 years, and somehow no cavities.
Well,
So,
that's good.
yeah.
That's good.
Well, ladies, I
Okay.
appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. We'll be in touch with you.
Absolutely, sounds great. Thank
Okay.
you. Hello. I couldn't just leave without coming in here first. So the county assessor. Y'all are like the tax collectors, correct?
No,
Huh?
we're not.
Or what y'all doing?
We actually assess the properties.
Assess the properties. But that's to deal with property tax and all, right?
It's the starting property taxes, but we actually do the market numbers.
Do you? Okay. Good deal.
Yeah, we actually don't touch the taxes.
Okay.
Can we help you with anything?
Oh, I'm just, well, I was covering a story with People News and figured, well, while I'm over here, might as well just check out every office in here.
We have some cool maps. Yep.
Some cool maps, yeah. How long y'all lived here in Morgan?
20 years.
Long time. So it's about, they were telling me in the clerk's office, 12,000 in the county?
12,000 what? Parcels?
People?
People? Yeah.
Pretty small.
Yep, we have almost 9,000 parcels.
Yeah, that's very small. Beautiful view out that window, though.
It is.
Very. Oh. And what was your name?
Janelle Walker. I'm
Janelle?
the sister.
Got you. And your name?
Danielle Jones.
Danielle. Nice to meet you. I'm Don. Yeah, I appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful day.
You too.
Well, would you looky there? It's a virtual confession booth. So you sit on that seat right there, and I guess what it would be is the priest would come in on that screen and you confess all of your sins.